morning, Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Welcome back to Lovin Dubai show. Today, a very special edition of the show because we are live from Rixos Marina, Abu Dhabi, and we're going to be giving a staycation away for 2 nights to one lucky person, but more of that very, very shortly. Our top story today, the Government Vision 2031 plan has been announced.
And a football game for the books. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina in the World Cup yesterday.
We're going to be giving all of the details about how you can win a staycation for 2 right here in the Rixos Marina, Abu Dhabi.
And puppy predictions with Debbie the dog.
But before we get into it all, of course, today's show is sponsored by the stunning hotel that we are currently at. If you want to win, tag a friend. Let us know why in the comments that they deserve a staycation in this stunning new cultural Abu Dhabi landmark. And while they are the sponsors of this show, the opinions and statements are Lovin Dubai's and Lovin Abu Dhabi's, because Luke is on the show today. Welcome, Mayar.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's not really thank you for having you. Thank you for having us, because if you don't know, Mayar is the face behind Lovin Abu Dhabi.
Oh, that is very true. I am indeed Lovin Abu Dhabi.
The rep, the icon, the legend. Because Abu Dhabi is just growing from strength to strength, and there's so much cool stuff happening, like the opening of this hotel. So really, you're having us rather than us having you.
Okay, when you put it in that perspective, I really do agree with that statement. Well, Abu Dhabi is very happy to have you guys here.
Thank you, thank you. And we are in this stunning hotel, which has just opened. So I lived in Abu Dhabi, by the way. I don't know if you know this. I lived here for 2 years. And it's changed a lot. And this has just opened, Rixos Marina, Abu Dhabi. And to give you just a little tidbit of what it's actually like. So if you've been in the city before, we're talking, this is kind of like at the end of Corniche. I feel like this has just popped up. Like, we drove in here last night and it was just like phenomenal. I feel like it's this whole new, like, it nearly looks like a museum from a distance because it's lit up, the LED reflection. It's unreal, and we're going to talk about all of what's inside later in the show. But you drove in this morning.
Oh, when I drove in this morning, I think I was really like taken aback by how stunning the hotel really was, like up close. Because when you live in Abu Dhabi, you always drive around places, but you don't really take in how gorgeous every single detail really is. Like, as I was driving up the entrance, I saw the like little dolphins in the water and like reflecting on the sunlight. I was like, this is stunning.
It's so true. We actually rarely take that moment to just like have a breather and look at how beautiful it is. And actually, as you say that, so where we're sitting right now, we're on the 38th floor and we are looking at the view. And if you're watching our full show on Facebook, you can see the whole view, and it's just, we've got the Corniche view. And you know, actually when we came in last night, so I'm sorry, Mayar, but Richie, Shahir and I, we actually got to stay. So when we came in, we were getting our rooms, and Shahir was the first person to get the room, and he was told he got a sea view, and I was like, all right, Shahir, you take that sea view. And then we were told we got Corniche views, and Musa, who was at front desk, was like, actually, the Corniche view is just as amazing because it's like the kind of waterways. You could like nearly see into all these people's nice villas. You can see that Abu Dhabi famous city skyline from the Corniche side. So if you do win, Musa's recommendation at front desk is to recommend the Corniche side view.
Oh, the Corniche is actually really gorgeous when you look at it from like an aerial view, like from up top, because you can see the Castle of Marina, which is like breakwater, which is where everyone usually goes to for like a cup of karak with their friends during the winter. So like, it's like the vibe for sure.
So, Abu Dhabi tips.
Abu Dhabi tips 101.
I love seeing all your comments coming in, by the way. Ash is saying this would be the perfect gift for my husband. So what we're going to do is Shahir is busy screenshotting, he's busy taking in all of your comments, and then we're going to go through a random generator after the show, and we'll announce it later on today. And we're going to talk more about the hotel in a little bit, but let's jump into our first story, which was the government action plan for 2031 has been announced. So what's really cool about the city or this country is that we always know about the future plan. So of course, this is in line with 2050, but this is the 2031 plan. It was announced yesterday by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, where we witnessed the launch of We Are UAE 2031. So this is a roadmap to get us to the next 50, but it outlines what the key pillars for the next 10 years will be.
And of course, the next 10 years will be based on 4 key pillars that cover all sectors and fields, including the economy, society, ecosystem, and diplomacy. So the 4 pillars are Forward Society. The plan aims to continue to develop the health sector by updating its services and providing the best healthcare to the community in the UAE. forward economy reflects the UAE's belief in the importance of human capital, and the UAE aims to be among the top 10 countries in the world to attract global talent.
Amazing. So if we're looking at healthcare, I already feel like we have a pretty fantastic healthcare service, and the fact that every employee in this country is required to have, every employee in this country is insured, which if you look at other countries, that is phenomenal. And then also, as Mayara said, they're also reinvesting in people and ensuring that that the people are the backbone of the society, and they're going to ensure that they are attracting talent, which is already what they've been doing the last 10 years in terms of opening up visas.
Yeah, they're very, very into investing their time and energy as well as money into attracting people to develop the UAE's future more and more as the years go by. So they're always coming up with new ideas, new interests that could bring in people from abroad and global talents and investors and everything. So this is really in line with the growth and development of the UAE.
So true. So those are two key pillars. And then the final two, forward diplomacy, where they want to strengthen ties and strengthen their foreign relationships with countries around the world. And then the final key pillar of the We Are UAE 2031 aims to enhance government performance. So to make sure that our government services are the best in the world, which we already know that they're switching to digitalization. And they're also developing the most flexible business models. So the UAE seeks to consolidate its position as one of the world's most secure and safe countries with the best social, food, water and digital security. So that's just a really well-rounded, guided roadmap for the next 10 years. This is all what the government services themselves will be focusing on. So not really much for us to be working on. It doesn't mean we're going to be working harder the next 10 years.
Exactly.
But we just know that the country itself is working hard to make sure that our lives continue to run as smoothly as they do.
Exactly. And of course, the UAE is by far one of the safest countries I've ever visited and had the pleasure to live in, because as you grow up and as you invest your time and energy in like your education and your career and everything, the UAE is by far one of the best countries to invest that time in.
True. And we do usually have that little fight because it's Abu Dhabi and Dubai are always rated in the top safest cities in the world. And Abu Dhabi sometimes peaks Dubai. Although, but that's just a smaller city. This is the only reason I would say.
Is it really that small?
It's smaller than Dubai, and
Okay,
there's
I'll
a bigger influx of people. Therefore, I understand why Abu Dhabi might be slightly safer than Dubai, but we still have that safety net in Dubai too.
I'll give Dubai that much. Well, moving on, Saudi announces a public holiday today after the historic World Cup win last night. So, what a match between Saudi and Argentina, and no one would have expected this outcome. Messi scored the first goal and the second goal. However, the second goal was not counted. But then Saudi came out with a bang and they scored one goal in the first half and another in the second half, which resulted in the game ending at a 2-1 for Saudi. And both teams showed amazing effort yesterday.
It was phenomenal. And can we just take a second for Saudi internet?
Oh, wow.
It is the best place to be right now. I've never seen so much pride. I've never seen the memes and the gifs. It's like the keyboard warriors are they're just living it.
They're so excited. I think like my favorite meme from yesterday was even before the match when Lovin Riyadh posted that picture of a Saudi fan wearing the Saudi jersey, but on the back it said 10 and Messi. I think that was the best meme I have ever seen about the World Cup.
There's like, where is Messi? Where is he? And there's an amazing one. And so, by the way, a little shout out to our Lovin Saudi sister pages, because this is where I'm getting all my content from.
Yep.
We actually have a team in Doha covering about Lovin Saudi, and they're literally the biggest football fans. They're having the best time. But there's one great video of someone goes up to a girl supporting Argentina, and she's like, "Oh, this is just a practice match for us." And then like 2 seconds later, it's the turnaround and it's the Saudi win, and it's so big for the region. Like, yes, we're next door to Saudi, we're not, but like we're next door, so we're taking this as our own.
Exactly. Like everyone is celebrating, all the MENA regions, everyone is celebrating this Saudi win.
Against Argentina in the World Cup, and Poor Messi, of course, because this is going to be probably his last World Cup. He was hoping this could be a win.
Yeah.
But Saudi just showed them. And then, of course, the sign of Sheikh Mohammed tweeted his congratulations to the whole of Saudi as they rejoiced. And then a public holiday was announced. It's a good day to be a student in Saudi. It's a good day to be employed in Saudi because they are off today and they are just celebrating. Take the win. This is it. Such a big moment for the World Cup in the region. Loved every second. Our whole office was watching it.
Oh yeah,
It was
like we were all rooting for Saudi as well yesterday. It was a match for the books.
I'd love to go and check who else is in. Who else they have up against in their groups. And I had the names there that I've forgotten, but I'm sure someone watching knows. So maybe you can tell us who's Saudi going up against in the final group. Will they make it to the final stages? Do I need to be getting myself a ticket to the quarterfinals in Doha? If anyone can finesse me one of those, that would be nice.
A work trip to go support our Saudi team.
Of course, a work trip. Rich, you watching? Work trip to Saudi. A work trip to Doha. Okay, a little closer to home. Right now, if you watch the show, you'll notice we're not in our usual location. We are in the stunning Rixos Marina, Abu Dhabi, for the best reason. And before we jump into that story, can we just check something on my phone here? You'll see what I mean before I jump into that story. You just X that. Thank you. Because we're not on location, we're having a little tech difficulties, but we're getting there. So our next story and why we are not on location, we are at the absolutely stunning Rixos Marina Abu Dhabi, and you can win a 2-night stay for 2 people. And if you want that, start tagging right now. We see all your tags coming through from the start of the show, and let us just tell you, it's absolutely stunning. It's more than a hotel, and when you drive up, you'll see why it is more than a hotel. It is an absolutely cultural icon. It is a landmark. And there's stunning rooms, and the views on both sides are just phenomenal. It's centrally located in the heart of Abu Dhabi, and we are blown away. And if you want this experience, just tag 2 people or tag 1 person that you would take on a stay to this stunning hotel. And we were blown away from the moment we walked in, and not only by the views on both sides, and I want to get myself to one of the swimming pools later, but the service since we arrived has been phenomenal. Musa, front deskers, and I actually had a little issue when I was struggling to find my room, and the team just went out of their way to make sure that I got to my room, which was amazing. But there's amazing views on both sides. Like, I haven't actually been down, and to wake up to this view is phenomenal. Lush surroundings, and of course the hotel also boasts the best of Middle Eastern and Turkish fine dining. They have world-class facilities and 10 restaurants.
Yeah, so it was definitely an experience coming up from the lobby to the 38th floor. Just the view from the elevator itself as it takes you all the way up these floors is actually breathtaking.
Yes, the view coming up.
Like, I was not expecting that. I just thought it was going to be a regular elevator, and then as soon as you pass like the lobby floor, it just shows you all of Abu Dhabi, like the water, the Corniche, the beach, the 4 pools. Even the pools look gorgeous. Like the mosaic on the floors of the pools. I was like, okay, I would actually like, do I have to go to work? Can I come here?
Why is this not a Friday? Why is this not a Friday? But you're right, it's like that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory glass elevator experience when you go the whole way up. And by the way, after, if you're watching on Instagram, what we're going to do is we're going to flick the camera around so you can actually see the stunning views that we're talking about. So it's got 3 beachfront swimming pools. They have a separate kids pool. They have 10 signature restos and bars, which will all be gradually opening in the next couple of months. So the hotel is opened, but they're going to like gradually open the restaurants so you can come and enjoy it at different times. But the Godiva Lounge, which is the central lobby lounge, is open. Beautiful music.
And if you're looking to like have events or business meetings here, the hotel also includes an executive lounge with views of the Arabian Gulf, 10 spacious private meeting rooms with top-of-the-range audio visual equipment, so you can obviously have your Zoom meetings or your Google Meets and all of that with people who are working from home or in a different country. So Rixos Marina Abu Dhabi has got your back in all of your business meetings. And that's not all. They've also got a sophisticated grandeur ballroom that seats up to 1,000 guests very comfortably.
That is a lot of guests. So next birthday party, Mayara. Okay. But you know what? To be honest, we have done a lot of lives on location. We go to a lot of hotels. We're very fortunate. We're very blessed that we get to do that. However, this truly is a cultural landmark. Like there will be people visiting Abu Dhabi and you'll put this on your bucket list destination for places to come. You'll come into the lounge, you'll ask about the hammam facilities in the spa, but it's because you'll see it, and if you're either a tourist or a resident, you will point up and you'll say, what is that building? Because you'll be blown away by it. So we really are blown away, and which is so exciting for us to actually be here at the very beginning of an opening like this and to be able to do this massive giveaway. So we're super excited about that. If you want to be winning, get your tags in now throughout the show. We love to see your comments coming through, by the way, before, during, and after the show. It gives us life, it gives us energy, it gives us fire in the morning, so keep those tags coming through. Maybe give a little shout out to Lovin Abu Dhabi, who's here with us on the show. We just had a little tech break on Instagram, so welcome back. We were just saying how it's very exciting to be here at the beginning of the opening of the cultural landmark. We go to a lot of hotels, but this genuinely feels very special, so we're very excited to be giving you guys a stay this morning.
Yeah, especially since the hotel staff have been very accommodating and very friendly towards us. Like from the second we walked in the door, not even walked in, pulled up to the valet, everyone was so nice. They're so welcoming. Everyone just like says, welcome to the hotel, welcome to the Rixos Marina. And even like if you're just a little bit confused, every staff member will come to your aid just to guide you through this hotel.
Yes, they do.
So moving on, we've got puppy predictions with Debbie the dog. So as you guys know, previously on our lives, we did have Debbie the dog come and predict what group, like what team would win in their current group games today and the previous days, of course. So today we have Morocco versus Croatia, Germany versus Japan, Spain versus Costa Rica, and Belgium versus Canada playing today. And the World Cup fever has officially hit ISD Dubai Sports City with the announcement of a huge family-friendly World Cup fan zone where the 64 matches will be broadcast live on high-definition 4K mega screens set on a full-size natural grass football pitch. And it's popping every single night. ISD is also where our incredible puppy predictions are going on daily, and yesterday Debbie was at it again.
Yes, she was. Can we just give a shout out to Debbie? Now look, there have been, I think, what, 8 World Cup matches. She's not getting them all right. She's trying her best.
Her heart's in the right place.
Her heart's in the right place. But I have full belief in her commitment to the sport. I have full belief in her commitment to player stats. To manager tactics.
Exactly.
She has been studying the form, and I really truly believe she's going to do a better job today.
She is a smart cookie. Like, I'm going to give her that. Like, she deserves all of the treats.
She looks smart.
She does. She really does.
Yeah, she's a smart dog. She deserves all the treats she's getting. We're giving her a half a point for every draw. There's been 2 draws, so she's actually gotten more for that than she should. Right now, she's on 3.5 out of 7.
Okay, that's half. She's literally hit the halfway mark.
Yeah, but she's getting extra points for halves. So, but as you know, this is on the Facebook show, so if you want to turn it on, can we get the feed for Debbie on our Facebook show so everyone can see her predictions?
Ready?
We're going to go to Debbie. 3,
Ready?
2. And we're back. We love you, Debbie. Debbie, it is a big day of football today, and you've been hard at work. So we really trust your predictions. I think you're going to come out fighting after a poor first 3 days, Debbie. I'm just going to call it.
Okay, can we just like give her a chance to prove herself this time?
Am I being harsh?
I think a little bit. Like she's just a little pup.
She's
She's just a baby.
Yes. She's 3 in dog years. She's 12. I could guess better than she's doing.
My dog is older and she can't do half the things Debbie can do. We have to like give Debbie a chance.
If she saw the Saudi win, I'd be more impressed.
Okay, yeah, I would give her that for sure.
She actually stayed silent on that one. She didn't want to put her paw there. But it is a big day of football. Are you going to be out watching it? Do you have any inclinations towards any of the winners here?
Well, I'm going to have to support my team that I got in the work draw. I have to support Canada tonight, so I will be there watching Canada versus Belgium. And I will be rooting for the Canadians.
Oh, cool! That's who Debbie says is going to win. So
see, Debbie, I'm on your side. I'm going to be working with you. We are manifesting this win together.
Okay, so we're manifesting Canada versus Belgium. Through my very limited knowledge, I think that Belgium were meant to be quite good. So
yeah, Belgium is a very good football team.
So good luck with that one. I have France in the work sweepstakes. Okay. We beat Australia 4-1 yesterday. So come on, allez le bleu, we can do it. We can do. I know it. I have my heart. It's going to be France's year. I just can feel it. Because then I might win some hugs from the team.
Maybe Debbie will make a grand appearance as well and give you a hug.
If France get to the final and she has predicted that the whole way, we'll get her there.
Okay.
We'll get her on the pitch. This has been fun. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. This was actually really fun.
It
was actually really fun. Yeah, I was very nervous to come here.
I love it, Abu Dhabi. Thank you for having us, but also a massive shout out to the beautiful Rixos Marina Abu Dhabi. We love you, an amazing cultural landmark, and we cannot wait to share more stories from this hotel over the next couple of days. That is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.